Hey there, guys. We're back with another episode of Taco Imposters for Saturday, May 4th. May the 4th be with you. 2024. May the 4th be with you. Today's a free comic book day, and I got so many comics. 'Cause what happens is, it depends on where you go. So, depending on the comic book store, just a sec, you'll get different, like, how many comics you can take for free comic book day. So, the first one was, like, 2 per customer. So, I went with my dad, and he was like, yeah, 2. So I took 2 and he took 2. I took 4. And then the second comic book store was, you can have, is it 3? 3. But if you spend $4, $3.99, you can have 10 per person. So my dad picked up 3 old comics that were like so damn cool. Man, they were cool. Like, so damn cool. And where's my phone? Yeah, I'm not gonna show you what they are now, but yeah, like, oh man, they're so good. You know, good things like Mad and Pokemon and Star Wars and Doctor Who and what else? Oh, my dad picked up some really old ones, really cool. I bought from the first stop a Looney Tunes Daffy Duck one. Ho ho, like so nice. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so it's free comic book. I mean, look, I'm not a comic book guy. I never have been, and I don't think I ever will be. I just like free comic book day because, like, hey, dude, it's free comic books. What do you want, right? It's free comic books. I'm gonna take free. Sure, I give them out to people. I give them out to friends. I give them out to people I like. I don't know. Sure, I'll do that. Not that I know many people who like comic books, but yeah. In my opinion, I'm just like, woo. I really like. I've read most of them. I've read all of them, but I read most of the comic books from Free Comic Book Day. I did 2019. There's no 2020. I think I did 21, or I did 22. Excuse me, in 23. I might have done 21 and 22 and 23. Actually, now I think about it, but yeah. God, man, some of them are garb. Like, I didn't like them. Like, I don't like the new Archie stuff. It's really, really dark and weird. But yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So that's what I did. Whoopsies, I did today. And ooh, what is this stuff? Like, personally, I don't, love it, but yeah, it's good. What else? So yeah, that's what I did today. And then I've been talking to a bunch of people, or a few people, talking about, like, my camera that I just got, because I got a new Vivitar, what is it? Vivitar 220/20 220/SL. And I'm going to use it for astrophotography. And look, in my opinion, I don't know, like, astrophotography's cool, but I don't know if, like, it'll be great. Because I figured, okay, here's the thing we're doing, okay? So, with my young adults, I've convinced a few people. Now, I haven't convinced the people I wanted. I've convinced some of the people I wanted, not all of them. Like, I want the females to be there, but we're going camping. I'm going camping on the June 20... Nope. Wrong completely. June 14th to 16th. Unless someone tells me otherwise, hey, can we do it on this date so that this, whatever? Bam, I'll do it. Because, like, look, if we have discussion going like we did for the retreat, it'll be great. Good. Give me this date or that date. I know there's people who can convince other people to go. Because other people did. One person convinced people to go. Another, both being females, to the retreat. The other person set it all up. So, hey, look. Here you go. Now, I can't have the same person who did the retreat there because we're not in speaking terms anymore. At least not to that way. But okay, it's fine. So that's one knocked off. But then there's other people who's like, oh, and I've already gotten like 3 people like, no, thank you, no. And everyone's like, no, I've already decided what I'm doing with my summer. It's like, okay, taking my days off work, and I'm decided what to do. And the other one was like, well, I don't know, because I might go back to my home country. I don't know. I might go on vacation. I don't know. I'm like, you know what then? Forget it. My friend's supposed to be coming over on Monday. We're supposed to plan, like, out something, or I'm going to plan out with him for a little while, what we can do. So, how we can set this up. I was thinking this, okay? Because my friend also said, oh, we're still gonna have to have a lot of, like, food. Because I said, where are you thinking of this? Like, a little town somewhere, go rent a cottage, or you're talking like, let's go to the middle of nowhere? I said, deep in the woods. Or we said, or what? Deep in the woods. Deep in the woods, middle of nowhere. No cell service. Lots of food. You got to figure a way to like tie your food up from the roof, from the tree, so that doesn't bears don't eat it, or leave it in your car. I mean, to be honest. No, because seriously, I'm not joking. I didn't personally, but some of the people when I was there last time, in this exact location that I'm thinking of, saw bears come straight up to their like tents, like or up to their like ground campgrounds. Okay, because if you have food, you'll be fucked. No, because you can bring food and eat food, obviously, but you cannot have food out in the open. He kept food out in the open, my friend, and it was like, no, you cannot do that. That's dangerous. Okay, because you could die. You could literally have the bear come eat you. But you would die. You just dead. You're supposed to crawl up into a big into a fetal position and have like a backpack and try and use it as like a shield. Anyway, if you ever get attacked by a bear, depending on the bear, obviously. But yeah, I think polar bears is like you're kind of screwed. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so I'm like, so here's what I'm thinking. Now I don't know if this is any good. You can tell me if this is a good idea or a bad idea. I remember there was canoeing, so we'll go some canoeing. There's trails, so we can go like hiking. So that's things to do, okay? But I also thought, okay. So what I was thinking was, you get there on the Friday. We have supper. And I'm going to tell people, please contribute to food, because if we all contribute a little bit to food, we will not have to worry about actually, like, having lots of food. You know? I was going to think of asking people to contribute, like, one meal, but then I realized, nah, just contribute a bit of stuff to every meal. I'll think of probably breakfast. Although I won't be up too early. But anyway, I'll have to figure out what other things are easy to make on a stove, like on a fire, over a fire. But yeah, yeah. So I was thinking, so you get there that thing, you have supper, and the first day is just like play some board games, play some things around the fire, do like a werewolf, whatever, stuff like that. Then you've got the Saturdays where we're all going to do stuff. Then the Saturday night, I'm going to get my friend to do some sort of Bible study something. I don't know what it is, but some Bible study something. Ooh. Oh. I don't know. I got a lot of options. To be honest, I got a lot of options if I really want to. Anyway, I'll get one of my friends to do it. I'm bad at it. We'll do some worship on my ukulele. And then what else? Hey, I'm setting this up. I can do whatever the hell I please. I just realized, like, the last time I didn't do worship. Well, that's because it wasn't my choice. Because it wasn't my choice. And I know exactly why I didn't do worship. But I brought my ukulele and didn't do it. And I'm pissed off. Really mad. But also, it's like, who cares? My thing is, there'll be no internet. Oh, fuck, I need help. Son of a bitch. Dang it. Son of a dingus. Only my friends like scroll my. Oh, wow. Or I can print it out, I guess. Yeah, I guess in theory I could print it out, but why waste my time printing it out? Anyway, I will have to think about that. I'll have to figure that out. I know the one by heart. I can tell you one of it by heart. Yeah, by heart, I memorized it with my eyes closed. How crazy is that? With my eyes closed. I don't have to think about it. It's all muscle memory. It's crazy. Anyway, well, I'll cross that road when I get to it. Okay. So then the Bible study. Then there'll be, and then Saturday morning there'll be some whatever. Saturday morning, or sorry, yeah, Sunday morning there'll be some whatever. We might do something Saturday morning too, because it's a Sunday morning too, because it's Sunday, church. But I don't think so. We'll just let it slide, and we'll just leave when we have to leave. I think, because I think two Friday, two. Well, this is what I looked up. I don't know if I can actually do that, but it's what I looked up. 2 Friday to 11 Saturday. So check in his 2 Friday. Check out his 11 Sunday. I don't know how strict and we have to get out of there by. Be there and get out of there by. So better get there on time, better leave on time. But I don't know. But I'm just saying. So that's how I feel. Go canoeing, go hiking, go do this stuff. Depending on what people want to do, obviously. We could sit and do like we did last time, but basically do nothing for 3 days, for 36 hours. That's what I did. We did virtually nothing for 36 hours and talked about our feelings. I'm like, I'm a male. I'm a dude. You can go screw off with your talking about your feelings. Men don't talk about their feelings. Although I am a very touchy, I'm a very, like, I don't want to say effeminate because that's not right at all. But I'll tell my feelings. I'll cry. I'll cry. I'll tell you about my deepest, darkest life story if I'm comfortable talking to you. That's the problem. There were, okay, 3 people out of those people who I was like, did not know very well at all. Okay? Okay. Then everybody else was like, I've never told you my deepest, darkest desires of my heart, deepest, darkest desires of my heart, deepest, darkest parts of my heart. I didn't know that I told you this. I'm not going to go start doing it now. Just because we decided one day, oh, let's talk about our... That's all you wanted. You wanted deep questions. I remember, okay, I got a deep question. I said my deep question was, what's the difference between, or how do you distinguish between absolute contentment and mere complacency? Or like, true contentment and mere complacency. And I put in God, right? Contentment in God. And for me, it's like, oh, what does that mean? Blah, blah, blah. They all poo-pooed me off. I'm like, oh, go screw off, lady. You wanted deep questions? I gave you a deep question. And you just screwed me. Frig off, lady. And it was her. She was like, no. Oh, we're not talking about you. I'm like, fine, look, lady. Lady, go frig off. I have problems with that retreat. I have problems with that whole thing. I have problems with Christianity, to be honest. But what I'm saying is, that's the problem we did. 90% of that retreat was, hey, no, not 90, maybe like 75 to 80% of that retreat was, hey, let's talk about our deepest, darkest secrets and desires, and let's talk about our feelings. And I'm like, how is everybody else able to pull out like deep things, and I'm just sitting there going, like, dumbfounded, like, huh, what, I don't know, like, because everybody else could pull out something. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm so whoa, I'm so confused. What do you want to be for your friends? I'm like, what? Screw off. These are terrible questions in the sense that I don't got an answer to that. I don't have an answer for that. What are you afraid of? What do you this? What do you that? What do you fear? What do you this? It's like, it's all the kind of questions where it's like, I gotta pull out of my heart these really deep questions. Like, oh. Although, I said it to my mother, I'm like, this is stupid when I got back. And then I said, but I also I thought to myself, maybe I'm also the problem, because the first night I said, what is love? And my mother looks at me like, well, there's your problem, stupid. You're one of the first people to ask that deep question. I'm like, Mother? Don't go there. Mother? Whoa. I know. I realized. I just realized that I am the problem. I'm part of the problem. Okay. I'm just saying, I don't want this one to evolve into the same thing where we do nothing. We do nothing and talk about our feelings for 3 days. Screw off. Screw the f off. Come on. I'm just saying, right? I'm gonna have to call them to make sure that you don't. I may not, because I don't see a way to pay, but you might have to pay for the lot, the campsite. Sorry, and I want to know, like, okay, what's your policy on like having to get there on time and leave on time? Is it like a hotel where it's like, no, you cannot leave before this time. You gotta leave on this time. This is your departure. Get out. We'll get you your room when it's ready, but when you need to leave, get out. That kind of thing. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know if they'll like hotel or not. But yeah, in my opinion, my opinion is just I don't like them. I just don't like those like stupid. I mean, it's gonna be like, I think it's gonna be all dudes, which is not bad. But my problem with it being all males is you need some females to counterbalance the whole thing. So you get like female opinions on things and female things to do and female whatever. Whereas like otherwise you just get this like really terrible like, huh? No, the other problem with it is you don't only get terrible terrible things. You get like without that. Okay, wait. You don't like, right? You look at idiot males deciding, hey, let's go do some stupid shit. It's like, oh, which is dumb, which is legitimately the dumbest. Oh, we'll do stupid. That's why they stopped doing at my local, or at my, not my local, but at my summer camp, the summer camp I worked at. They had this whole thing of like, they used to do a boys camp, right? Boys week, where it was just all males, right? One of the stupidest ideas you've ever heard. The female one must have been the most boring thing ever for a male, and the males must have been the most stupidest, dangerous. Okay, sorry, I'm reading a comment on Instagram. Nope, sorry, Reddit about how I'm asking how to shoot or what ISO I should use to shoot astrophotography because that's what I'm using my new camera lens for, which is a 30. It's a 300 millimeter um 150 1.8 lens, so it's really big, really long, really zooms, really like focal length. Anyway, okay, let's just reply and say how long of exposure? How long of exposure? Question mark. So yeah, like you're gonna get the idiots that we're gonna do stupid shit because we're the dudes. Of course we're gonna get stupid crap. We're not smart. We're not smart. We're dumb. We're not smart. We're idiots. We're males. We're idiots. What do you expect? We'll jump off of something, or we'll light something on fire, or we'll do some stupid things. I mean, also, who are we going to be with? We're going to be with a bunch of people who are going to want. Well, actually, there's some logical people in that group of people. Never mind. I wouldn't be that dumb. But I mean, we would do stupid things. Somebody asked, right? Right? Which backfired on me. Let me be honest here, okay? Multiple different ways, but in more ways than one. But somebody at the retreat asked, okay, hey, this is a female. Keep in mind, this is a female. What is a male or something? How do I understand the male, or what is a, who is a, what are males or something like that? And I, we gave me and my friend were giving a bunch of like funny answers, this, that, and the other thing, and then we kind of went literally like super. I think we eventually were like super easy to really get to know a male. We're very simple, very easy people to like. We easy people, please give some food, go find out the like one thing that they love, and feed them, and do things with them with that one thing, and then just go feed them. That's literally all you need basically to understand males. We are very simple to understand. We're very easy. Females, forget it. The opposite. I asked, what's a female? And nobody answered me. So I'm like, well, I think it jokes about like we are whatever. We're very immature. We we never grow up. Our toys grow up. We never grow up. Um, we're very immature. We do stupid things. We this, that, the other thing. We're this, we're that, we're this, we're that. I started saying a whole bunch of funny little like jokey things, and we did it for like a good like 10 minutes before like we stopped and went, okay, here's your actual answer, lady. We actually answered your question. We actually answered a question. Yeah, yeah. Eventually. I love how we were just like the only ones talking, like bam, 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 and then we just like, and we answered a question, and nobody said anything pretty much. They're like listening to our questions, and being like, "That's not a right answer, that, but okay." Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, men are stupid. So without a female, or at least, okay, I'm going to compare this to 2017 at camp when there was no male within the what we call it. It's called the overflow. So it's anybody who's not a counselor goes and lives in something called the motel, which is off, which is like not off site, but it's separate from the cabins, which has counselors in it. So the guy who's okay, I have to preface this with the guy in charge, who is the general director of the camp, thought that the new general director at that time, this is his second summer. First actual like I figured out what to do, so I'm going to do this now. Summer, where it's like okay, so I'm going to choose whatever I want now. Make decisions and make the rules, do stuff. Was like okay, I'm going to fix the previous guy's problem, and hot, which was like he thought that because it was like young adults and like teenagers running stuff like maintenance, which they're calling work crew now, but no, screw that, it's called maintenance. We're always gonna call it maintenance. Anyway, maintenance. right? That um he's gonna hire an adult. And so for him, he's like, oh, I'll fix that problem, solve that problem. Hires an adult. What happens with this adult? We hate this man with a passion. I'm not saying he's terrible, but we definitely do not like this guy. It's just because we just realize that he just like tries to always get us to do something, and we know when he's got nothing to do, nothing for us to do, that he just full on pulls out this like whole like he sits there for like a good solid like 5 minutes just thinking, what's the stupid thing that I can get him to do? No, because you know it's dumb because it's like pick up all the sticks here, rake the rocks at the beach at the waterfront. Uh, take out all the rocks in the well at least okay, take out all the rocks in the pond. That's at least useful because we never ended up doing it, but we were intending to use it as like a mud wrestling pit. We were gonna like drain it, use a mud wrestling pit, and it would have sucked to have all the rocks at the bottom. But that's a very classic like go give the maintenance boys something to do. 100%. It's very very classic. Go give the maintenance boys something to do. Oh, give them something to do, so just go do this. That's gonna take you about a day, and it's useful, but just really, are you wasting your time? You're kind of wasting your time. So, not that it's useless, but come on, come on, come on. We're not stupid here. We kind of also I figured it out that we're like, what are we doing here? This is dumb. This is kind of dumb. Anyway, I'm saying that I compare like being a male in that situation to like that whole thing where like unless there's a I say that right for this camping unless there's going to be a decent. Now, honestly, you're actually going to see this way. Actually, I just realized you're going to hear this after I've gone camping. So the next episode, I'll probably have to like. Oh no! Wow, it's going to be a long time after that. Actually, whoa. Actually, you know what? I might just stop right now and wait until I'm done that, and then the next episode will be like, oh, after I've done that. Isn't that crazy? Whatever. I'll figure out how to tell you what happens after. Anyway, what I'm going to say is yeah, so it's like this camping will be like that year of camp where the maintenance boys legitimately we had like bug sprays and I don't know if sunscreen was flammable actually, but we had bug spray. I think we had hairspray too. I know we had bug spray. We'd spray some because they just built the that year they just built the maintenance the motel where the maintenance and overflow staff stayed, and it was brand new. And what did we decide to go and do? It's all made of wood, right? It's all wood, and there's nothing finished, so it's all just open wood with plywood and all that stuff. We decided to like spray bug spray and just decide, oh yeah, we're gonna just light it on fire. I remember one of the guys walks in the room. He's holding a mug. He's holding like a coffee mug filled with bug spray on fire, and I go, why is that mug on fire? And he just looks at me like, oh, cool. What's wrong? Really? Can you please put out that fire? Thank you very much. It's because I was 18. I was technically an adult, and maybe they considered me the adult. But why the hell? Okay, the guy in charge of the adult in charge of maintenance that summer, wasn't on the premises. He would rented a house like a few blocks down the road, and I thought to myself, even at the time, I was like, what the hell is going on? It ended up devolving into. So what happened was so there was a guy who was working on, I think it was called Special Projects, and he was building beds, right? And he took them all summer to build like whatever the 10 beds or something, or 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. No, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 beds, right? And wooden beds, okay? Because they wanted new ones, they screw into the wall and all that. Okay, because they needed the beds for whatever reason and they wanted new beds. Anyway, so one day they took all our beds away because we had these metal beds, right? But they needed them for a camp, or needed them for the cabins. And I remember being just like, okay, well, you need it. I remember taking apart like beds in like different buildings that all had like these things, and we took them, put them onto the tractor, and like drove them away, and just like put them into the thing. And so what happened was it devolved into, so we were sleeping on the floor. Somehow we were allowed to have the mattresses, but not the beds. I don't understand that, but okay. You're not sleeping on a like metal. What, I don't know. God, those were the worst beds. God, they're so hard and awful. Although actually, no, the metal ones aren't actually that bad. The wooden ones are just awful. People would put 2 or 3 mattresses on top of each other just to like be more comfortable. You don't feel the bottom. Anyway, like the plywood plank. Anyway, so what it evolved into was we did that. So we said, okay, can we go to the room next to you, which has beds in it, and sleep there? And they were just like, yeah, sure, why not? Sure. We kind of asked the wrong person, but anyway, what are they going to do? I don't know why people hated me for whatever reason. They locked all my stuff into the first room. I was there for a week waiting for it. I kept asking the general director. I'm like, my stuff is locked in a room. I have not taken a shower for 4 weeks or for X amount of days. I have no clothes. Don't complain when I stink and I'm crusty and have chafings and have what, not mold? What do you call it? Like, yeah, what's it called when you have like yeah, whatever it's called, fungus and all that crap. But I'm gonna get you gonna pay for. I didn't say it like that, but I had this attitude like you're gonna deal with my medical expenses. Medical bill, stupid. I said it multiple times, at least 3 times. My brother didn't do anything. My friend didn't do anything. Actually, that's all not even true. The friend, well, actually, my brother's best friend at the time, sat there for like a half hour picking the lock and just went, "I'm done." I told this to the maintenance director. Immediately, immediately, he goes to the general director. This guy's locked out of his room. Where the hell is the key? Give it to me now. He looked at me like, she looked at me multiple times going, oh, there's lots of keys. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out which one goes where. I'm like, you better do that fast. Or I said something to the effective. Whoa, get on that. Then he goes, give me the key now. He goes, well, there's a lot of keys. I don't know which one. Give me the whole thing. I'll go look now. It's like a third key. It's a third key. Idiot. Anyway, I'm just saying, like, it devolved into, like, just stupidity. They taped my stuff to the ceiling. They got rid of my plywood plank on my bed. They did multiple people, actually. They put it outside. It's actually not plywood, actually. It's MDF, which is even worse, because if you get MDF wet, it, like, expands like a sponge. It's the worst. It's so bad. Anyway, and so the guy who actually was building the beds went, no. He saw that and went, no. Don't do that. You're not putting it outside because if it rains or gets wet in any way, that's going to expand like a balloon, like a sponge. Or absorb it like a sponge. It's like, oh boy. The next summer, I remember from the burning, we lit one firecracker off, right? We shot all these firecrackers off in town. We shot them off in town. But the next summer, we shot off the fireworks we shot off one firework that summer, and the next summer, he uses it as an example. Don't be like them. They shot off fireworks. And he goes, and one of the guys who brought the firecrackers goes, we didn't shoot off fireworks. We burned stuff. We lit stuff on fire and burned it. I went, dude, don't admit to your crimes. Don't admit to your crimes. Stop now. Shut up. Don't admit to your crimes. Shut the fuck up. Don't admit to your crimes. Don't do it. Don't admit to your crimes. Stop being idiots. Don't admit to your crimes. Don't. Fuck you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Bad idea. Stop it. Stop now. Please. But yeah. So I'm just saying, this kind of thing without an adult supervision. What I mean by adult supervision is mature, responsible adults that will teach us and mentor us in like having our retreat that we like, go to like and like learn from. Without that, we're going to immediately, and I mean, we're going to like do something stupid, and someone's going to go to the hospital because we're stupid. We're males. We're stupid. What do you expect, right? What do you expect? We're stupid. What do you expect? We're dumb. We're dumb. We just dumb. We just dumb. We just dumb. We just dumb, okay? We're dumb. We're dumb. We're dumb. Let's do one. 99, sorry. 90. Oh, sorry. 59. Yeah, so we won. Oh, anyway, we're just dumb. We're just dumb. We're just dumb. We're just dumb. No, I'm not saying we're all dumb and we wouldn't have anybody, but I'm just saying, like, look, we would just be like, don't do that, bad idea, and then we do it anyway. Or we won't watch it. We're just not. We're not the smartest group of people. I'm just telling you right now, we're not the wisest group of people. We need. My friend also said we should do like a male retreat. Yeah, if we can get that guy, it would be great. But no, or it'd be okay, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. The problem with me is I wouldn't know which kind of male to like pull to grab. Because who's the like mature, older male who's like willing to like come and like mentor kind of thing, like like teach us and be like what with their wisdom. I don't know. Not bad, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. There's people I could choose. Anyway, um, so yeah, I'm just saying like if you don't get the right people, it'll be bad. I'm saying no females and no adults. It can back. It can. It could. There's a potential to backfire very bad and become really bad. Right? There's a potential of it just becoming super bad. Like, ooh, don't like it. I'm not saying it would. I'm just saying like, we're males. What do you expect? That is going to happen. Now, is that a guarantee? No, of course not. But gotta watch it. Just you don't want to watch. I mean, look. In my opinion, we could do this properly. Make some ground rules. Be like, watch yourself. Don't do this. Don't do that. Blah 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 blah. I'm thinking of that, and then I'm thinking also like, hey, go bring some food, go bring some board games, go bring some snacks, go bring some like stuff like if you have an instrument and you play an instrument, sure, why not? I get a Matt Hamlin to help me play guitar or something. How do I say his name? I just dox this man. Whatever. I get my friend. Look, it's not that bad. I said his name, so what? It's not that bad. Not like millions of people watch this, and he's like, oh, you've doxed me. I know. I didn't say his address at least. But anyway, my friend could play, guitar with me or whatever, ukulele guitar. I play ukulele, he play guitar. It's stuff like that. In my opinion, it could be a good time. If we can get enough people, I want at least six. I want at least six. So that means I need at least. So we have me and my friend, my other friend, my friend's friend, and my friend. So that's five. So I need one or two more people just to make it like worthwhile. Because I think I said that the minimum I could choose, or no, I'd probably choose like one or two people. But what I chose was to just see for the reservation. It was like six people. So why am I saying doing that? I don't know. I want 6 or 7 people. I want at least one, probably two. I want the 3 females that were at the retreat, but I'm not gonna get them. I don't think. But anyway, that's just my opinion. I don't think they're gonna come. But yeah, that'd be lovely. But anyway, so yeah, so that and then what else? Bring whatever else you want. You got binoculars, you got whatever. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just saying, like, and then bring whatever you think you'd want to bring. You can't. You have to reserve for fishing. You can't bring, guns. Obviously, you can't. What else? So you can't hunt. You can't. What else can you not do? You can't like. I don't think dogs are allowed at that one, or pets are allowed at that one. You can't do certain things. I don't remember what they were. There's prohibited. There's curfews and stuff like that. Stuff like that. But well, actually, that's right. Curfews and stuff like that. So I mean, yeah, and curfews between 11 and 7, 11 p.m. and 7 a.m. I really honestly don't think there's a. Oh no, there's bath. Okay, I was gonna say there's bathrooms. No, no, no. I was gonna say like, oh yeah, there are bathrooms. I remember. Yeah, there are bathrooms. Anyway, yeah. So I think that's gonna be fun. I don't know much to do with it, but I remember going about 10 years ago. I think it was 2013 when I went. I remember going 10 years ago and thinking, that was fun. That was really fun. And I remember going to the same place. I remember going to that place. I'm like, I'm looking at campgrounds, and they're all either like 20, 30, 40, $50 a night. I'm like, I don't want to go there. Or they're 6 hours away. I'm like, you suck. And my friend, when I told him where it was, he's like, oh, that's far. I'm like, it's not that bad. Between 2 hours and 40 minutes and 3 hours and 10 minutes. It's not that bad. And what I mean by not that bad is like, dude. Well, yeah. So what are they gonna say? Oh, shui. Yeah, it's not that bad. I saw 6 hours. He's like, oh. He looked at me like, he had this like, cause I'm talking on the phone with him. And he's like, I'm like, he's like, oh, that's kind of far. And I went, I've seen 6 hours, and he said he like makes this like audible sound like, oh, never mind then. That's nothing then. Okay, let me read what this says. Okay, so yeah, um, okay, I'm gonna read this later, but yeah, so yeah, yeah, so that seems about right. Yeah, yeah. So in my opinion, it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be fun. Now, if we can get people to actually go, it'd be great. We're not. We're not. It's just annoying because I figured out immediately that I am the reason no one wants to go. It's not because I don't want to go to the thing. If it was anybody else setting this up, right? Anybody else setting this up, or suggesting this, anybody else suggesting this, right? Anybody else suggesting this, they would be talking about it right now. They were talking about it right now. But no, I had to suggest it. Therefore, I had to make the whole thing be, that's a stupid idea. Somebody else says the same exact thing. It's amazing. I'll go now. Let's go. Really? Really? That's what I just said, you fuck. I hate you. Fucking stupid people. Because if I said something to the effect of, let's go do this, rather than somebody else did, because I'm going to say this, right? I said to my dad, they cannot use the excuse, it's too far. They went to the retreat. They went to someone's house downtown. Don't give me that baloney. That's baloney. They went there. Stop the crap. Because he said, oh, well, I got a van so I could fit 7 people. It's like, I said to my dad, Dad, that's not the problem. The problem is it's me setting this up. If it wasn't me, if it wasn't me, if it was, if it was, if it was anybody else. He goes, well, other than the person who started the thing, the person who set up the retreat, and this other guy, who else would do this? I'm like, my best friend, this other guy, anybody else. I'm not joking. Anybody else. I'm not joking. Anybody else. Anybody else. Any of the other people. Any. Any of the other people. They'd be fine with it. And they think, oh yeah, we're talking about it right now. But no, I had to say it, so now it's a stupid idea. So, or it's just like, no, I'm not gonna go, no thanks. And they say it like, no, not really. Nah, not this time. Nah, busy. It's all excuses that you don't care about. Frick off. Not saying that nobody would show up, but yeah. Anyway. Unless you tell me otherwise, I'm doing it this date, so anyway. Man, that's annoying, but what are you gonna do, right? In my opinion, the only reason, yeah, nobody wants to go is because, and that's the thing, because I asked my friend, how do you get people to go? And he goes, you ask people directly. So I said, okay, should I ask people directly? And he goes, yeah, do that. Good idea. I did that, and what did I get? 3 or 4 people going, no, not really. No, I'm okay. No, I'm busy. No, not really. No thanks. Oh my god. If this was anybody else, you'd get people to shut up! Not that I'm not gonna get nobody. Not that I'm not gonna get anybody. Not that I'm gonna get nobody. It's just that the thing that drives me nuts is I know that certain people would have been those certain people. Okay. Who would have like wanted to go if it was somebody else. Basically, if it was the girl that was popular, she's basically the popular girl. Let's be honest, and he's a popular guy because he does something called handing. Basically, kissing people's bum. The one guy who we went to a Easter party before. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. I don't care if he hears this. 100%, he is one of those people. No, it's not a bad thing. It's not the greatest way of doing it. You can never tell whether people like you because they like you or they like you because you kiss their bums, right? Ooh, I kiss your ass. I kiss your bum bum. I kiss your bum bum. I kiss your bum bum, and that's why you like me. That's why you do anything with me because you make me feel good. Which is a little bit of like a. Is that how you want to be? seen or liked reasons where you like, I don't know. People like you? I don't know, man. The other one's because it's a female. A, she's popular, and B, she's a female, right? She can have people eating out of the palm of her hand. At least the males. Still don't understand how 90% of the people who went were female. Sorry. Went to the retreat were male. And 100% of them were single. So, I know there's some people who would never have even tried to do anything with her. But there are two people there, at least, me and someone else, who liked the girl. I didn't even, like her, per se, but, were like, I want to get with her. Get with her, meaning I want to settle down and make a family with her. Like, and then one other one who was like, she liked him. I'm like, oh, no! No! No, 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 no. I went that he got there, and I texted my friend. Oh, you gotta be like this. He said to me, he's like, you gotta be like this guy. I'm like, yeah, but he's a charming asshole. And he went, yeah, no, he is. Because what did he say? He said, hi, my name is. I'm the only name I'm the only name you need to remember. I'm like, oh, when I saw him there, I'm like, no, go home. I'm like, I can't tell you to go home. Also, I can't tell him to go home. What are you gonna do? Walk for the rest of your life? Home? It's 2.5 hours by car, or 2 hours and 20 minutes, or 10 minutes by car. Fuck, man. You out of your mind? You'll be the rest of your life. You'll die all the way there. Although he could probably hitchhike his way back. But anyway, I'm just saying, I just got peeved off when I saw him. Like, no. And I went, that'll be fine. And then when that happened, I'm like, no. She hates me. She has to actively hate me. And she likes that guy. And likes everybody else. Shoot me. And then I realized, she told me what the problem was with her, and then she blocked me on Instagram. And it's a long story, but I'm just saying. What I'm saying is, what am I even saying now? Oh, it's because he glad hands, right? Where he gets people with bums. He gets people with bums to get people to like him, and then she's just popular, and then the other person who got people to do things was the leader at the time, so she was really easy to go, and she was a female. She again get people to eat out of the palm of her hand. She's a female. What do you expect? Every female. Again, I've said this before. If our group of people is this small, of course we're going to want these females. We'll take any of these females, especially her, the one who started the retreat. Otherwise, males is like, okay, you have to be popular and liked. You have to be liked. You have to be liked, or else people just look at you like, what are you doing? I don't Also, what's weird? What's weird? What's very strange? At least to me, at least. You end up with this very much. You end up with a really weird. They don't want to go medium distance. They'll be fine going short distance. Church, which is in their neighborhood. Whatever. Someone's house. That's within their neighborhood. Fine. Within 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. My house is 20 minutes away, but anyway. They won't go to my house, which is off the island. But and some people won't go to, downtown. Some people. Now, most people did, but some people didn't. And so, at least, in my opinion, I've kind of picked up, they don't want to go medium distance. But they'll go, 2.5 hours away to someone they like. It just blew my mind. I'm like, so it's not distance. Distance is not the problem. Distance is not the problem. What is it? Is it price? Is it activity? Is it person, people there? Is it the person who's running it? What the actual F is your problem? I feel like asking every single person, what stops you from going? Why are you not interested? But I just don't care. I'm like, fine. You don't like this? Fine. I've kind of figured out why. I'm not connected enough. I walk out of someone's. Okay, we dropped the kid off. Okay, I think I might have said this before. We dropped because I was driving home with my friend. He was driving me home, and we drove somebody else home first. And I'm walking out of his house, going to his car, and I went, I'm not connected to that group as much as I thought I was. And he goes, I don't think I am either. And he told me a bunch of things. If somebody didn't tell me that I was going to be there, I wouldn't have gone. I didn't think it was going to happen. Blah 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 blah. She what's the word I'm looking for? reached out to me personally, blah, 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 blah. I did the same thing, and it didn't work. It's stupid. To be brutally honest, it's stupid. But hey, that's why we have to get the one female who is willing to talk, who wanted to go camping. Look, the only reason I pick June 14th to 16th is because I made a poll on our Instagram group chat, and that's the only month that got picked. So I'm like, hey, well, there you go. I'm letting the people decide. Okay, do you want to go? Yes or no poll. Backfires, and everybody says no. Okay, what month do you want to go? They don't tell me. We're doing it this month. Comment. I don't care if you're there or not. Please show up. Show up if you want. All of those have backfired on me. I've done all 3 of those, and none of them worked. You know what I should do? I should do this like, here is our schedule. We're doing this, and this on these days. Come if you want to. F off if you don't. I don't give a shit. I don't care at this point in my life. That's a problem. That's a freaking problem. That's what I have to do. I have to make a whole schedule. Like, we're doing it this day. Here you go. That's short notice. Oh yeah. I tell you months in advance. Nothing. I tell you on what you would consider short notice. Nothing. I ask you what you want. Nothing. I ask you when you should want to do this. Nothing. I ask you what would get you people to come? Nothing. So you all can shove up your butt, okay? Take the finger and shove up your butt, okay? Y'all stupid idiots. You don't tell me anything. Fuck you. It's because it's me. If it was anybody else, they'd be all talking like, ah! Fuck. I hate my life, anyway. Oh, man. I think it's going to be it for now, guys. I would probably go out of my mind. I'll probably have an aneurysm. I'll probably have a freaking seizure aneurysm if I don't stop. I think it's going to be for now, guys. So, I think it's going to be for now, guys. If you want to get in touch with me, there's the email tacoimposters@gmail.com. That's tacoimposters@gmail.com. There's the 2 Discords, and then if you want to contribute, there's the Patreon. That's patreon.com/wingwong, WINGWONG. Both W's are capital. That's patreon.com/wingwong, WONGWING. Both W's are capital. There's my music if you want to stream it or buy it. And then there's my merchandise, my Etsy store. So, I think that's going to be it for now, guys. So, adios, mi amigos. Goodbye and God bless.